sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me, where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time, take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
And good Saturday morning, like Dennis Fuller just said. And this is not Larry Ray.
No, it's not.
You know. Hi, I'm Dave Gabbard. I'm one of your co-hosts for this segment, first segment of 2018.
Yeah, first one.
You know, I had got my other brother Darrell sitting across from me, Mr. Gene Smith, our education guru.
Good morning.
Yeah, I think we're all peeled up, cough dropped up, watered up. You got it, and you got Greg Ratliff there behind the control panel keeping. What about you, Greg? You got the?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
No, I'm
good.
fine. Yeah.
That must be all that clean living.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But man, that's you know, we've got Larry out in the woods today.
Yes, we are. He's going to be the whisperer this time.
He'll be the whisperer. This is the last weekend of the Tennessee, you know, statewide gun season.
Yeah.
So Larry wanted to go to the woods one more time. And he's lucky. My truck said it was a balmy 26 degrees this morning.
Yeah, nice
when it come in. You know, over the past week to 10 days,
Ooh, doggy, yeah.
it's really been cold. Everything is froze up. I don't think we've, there at the duck blind, I don't think we've shut our ice heaters off
Really?
for maybe 10 days.
I bet.
And running them straight, you know. But
Well, we finally got a lot of water. They even turned around and got froze over, didn't it?
yeah. And but we're going to be with you the next hour and a half here. Got a lot of interesting guests we're going to talk to. You know, kind of make the gambit, you know. Of course, Larry will be calling in with his field reports here, probably in the next segment. But like I said, it's 2018.
Yeah.
Brand new year. Probably, have you broke all your resolutions yet?
I give up making them.
Yeah, I don't make them anymore.
I made one every year for a diet, and that didn't work.
And yeah, well, you can watch your food, you know, as you eat it. But yeah, that's one good thing. You ever notice that after the Christmas and New Year's holiday, it looks like they were ages ago?
Oh yeah,
You know,
it's
it was
amazing.
Like, and
yeah,
it's just like a week or so ago.
well, it's like going on vacation. You have a real nice vacation. 1, 2 or 3 days back at work. Hey man, it's been a long time ago.
Yeah,
since I went.
you know.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of interesting things. We're gonna talk little ducks. We're gonna talk little deer. We're gonna talk little trout.
Yeah, we got it covered. Also, I'll remind people to feed the birds.
Yeah,
when everything's
so.
froze over and they can't get water or food.
And yeah, I you know, you're like me. You used to have horses.
Yeah.
You know, I used to have, but now feeding the birds, I think the birds eat more than the horses.
Oh man,
you
yeah.
know, so.
I got 2 feeders in the backyard. I have to fill it up every day.
Oh well, yeah. Got feeders hanging from trees and throw seed on the ground, and of course, you know, you feed all the other critters, the squirrels, the deer, you know, coming up eating all the bird seed.
Yeah, my dad had 2 turkeys come up to his feeder. He had a feeder on a stump. He looked out there, 2 turkeys on the stump eating out of his feeder.
I had back during the warmer weather, several groups of turkeys that come through the yard and stop out there where I'd be feeding birds at.
I know this buddy of mine got on some app. I don't know where he found it, but a guy's got a camera on his feeder, and it runs all the time. And you can click on it, and you see all kind of critters come up to his feeder, squirrels and raccoons, and all kind of birds.
But yeah, like we said, this is the final weekend of the statewide, gun season. But if you still want a deer hunt, starting Monday, January 8th through the 12th, we have a antlerless deer hunting only season available on private lands. There's no WMAs. You can't hunt no WMAs. It's all private land. It's antlerless deer only. No antler deer will be available. So I always call that the grocery season.
That's right. That's right.
Next week, if you've been sitting there and all season, hope, your trail cam has caught that image of that big monster buck.
Right, yeah.
And you've been sitting up there and all these does have been walking by you every day, but you didn't want to, take one because you know that buck would have been right behind it.
Right.
Well, after tomorrow,
yeah, he'll be the first one there. Yeah,
go to the stand and take some of them out. So, of course, it's in Unit L only.
Okay.
Which all of West Tennessee is in Unit L.
Redone hunting guide. Things do change.
Yeah, and and it's in the bag limit is the Unit L bag limit 3 antlerless deer a day. So, if you are shopping. You want to put a little meat in your freezer.
There you go.
15 deer you can take between Monday and Friday. So, something else I seen it come across on the wire. Of course, getting into January and February, the months of this is usually the months of people start thinking about buying a new boat.
Right. Yeah.
Or looking at or getting their as it gets warmer weather. If they winterize their boats, they'd be pulling that out. But the agency has got a new process now. It's going to make it easier to register your boats. It used to be you either had to go in the process of, you'd buy a new boat and then have to go down to your county clerk's office.
Get the stickers.
And get the application because, no boat is going to get registered in Tennessee till it has shown that the sales tax has been paid.
Right, yeah.
So the new process now, once that tax has been paid, you can go online and do it. Okay. It saves you some trips.
Now, mail you the stickers?
Yeah, they'll mail you the sticker. Yeah. And but you'll get something online after you register it that acts as a temporary. Yeah,
that's any boat that has a motor, right?
Right, any boat that's mechanically propelled.
Right.
Which is a lot of people don't realize. If you have a little boat and you have an electric trolling motor on it,
same thing.
It's got to be registered.
Yeah.
So, and sailboats have to be registered.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess they have alternative motors on them sometimes.
But that's something you can go to our website, tnwildlife.org, and read the details on that. That's what I understand. It's a fairly simple process. Of course, a little later in the show, we're going to be talking to Hunter Henley, our lakes and hatchery coordinator, because it's the second round of trout stocking coming up, and talking to him to see if all this cold weather, because a lot of these little small lakes and ponds,
they froze over.
Or froze over.
Yeah.
You can be out there playing hockey on them if you want to. But
well, it's going to be 60-something degrees this week?
By Friday. And we're supposed to get some rain.
Yeah.
Come through the Mid-South Sunday, and I believe Monday. And then by next Thursday, I was looking at the long-range forecast, it's going to be 60 degrees.
That's something.
That it still takes a while to get that ice off.
Oh yeah.
Because when you get several inches of ice on these bodies of water,
you think the guys come out there and bust the ice up to put the fish in there once they have the fish?
I don't know. They were supposed to put some in Lake Graham yesterday.
Yeah.
and they postponed it because looking at the area, there was only a small amount, one small section of water that was open,
Okay.
where you could even fish.
Right.
And but I did one time a couple of years ago when it got cold and that cove froze over, and I watched a guy put one of these little plastic, boats in, and he paddled over and pulled it up on the ice and got
really?
out there and chopped a hole in the ice.
All right.
And he was sitting there, fishing
All right,
like ice fishing.
Yeah, in a
So-
boat. Yeah, that's cool.
And I think I watched him catch 2 or 3 trout
All
like
right,
that.
yeah.
So it's, I guess, if there's a will, there's a way.
That's right. Yeah.
And other thing happening in January, if you're interested in one of the quota turkey hunts on some of our WMAs, which most of the WMAs anymore that have quota turkey hunts are over in East Tennessee.
Okay.
But you can go on our website and see where those are located. That application has got to be in by midnight on January the 17th. So you got a couple of weeks.
Right. Yeah.
And
Well, it won't be long. Be the regular turkey season. What, February, March? Is it
it's will be probably the first day of April.
April? Okay.
I believe April
Yeah.
1st. It's always the Saturday, the closest to the 1st of April. And I
Okay.
think this year, the 1st of April, April Fool's Day,
Yeah.
is Saturday. So
Okay.
not only will we have a bad thunderstorm on that day because
Oh,
Larry
yeah.
will probably be in the
Yeah,
woods.
Larry
but
be in the
it'll
woods,
be
yeah.
April Fool's and everything.
Oh, it's a
but-
double whammy then. One.
and everything. But it's want to stress the safety part in this cold weather, especially
yeah.
if you're going to be out on the water, especially waterfowl hunting and stuff. And be safe at all. And when I've noticed last week, we had a couple of hunting accidents
Oh, really?
involving duck hunters and everything. So you just want to be safe out there.
Right.
But I hear music.
I hear music. That's
And I see Greg
take our
pointing at
first
me.
break.
Yeah. So y'all get up, go get you a cup of coffee, and come back and see if our voices can hold out.
That's right.
You can find